Hi there, this is Janet Simmons. In this short video, I'll introduce you to Creative Commons and copyright. You must know the rules and laws of both if you want to use images or sounds in e-learning instruction on your own website or on your blog. It's important to understand what copyright is and then also how to use the material properly. One way of finding out what to use is through Creative Commons licensing. But it's no good knowing about all this unless you know where to find the material. So what's all the fuss about? Aren't all images on the internet available to use in any way you want to? The answer is no, and let me explain. Let's say you've written a song, or a book, or maybe you've drawn something, or perhaps you want to make a movie. You put in a lot of your time, and maybe even spent money developing whatever it is. Maybe you hope to even make a profit from all of your hard work. Over half the countries in the world have some form of copyright law. Remember, not all countries have the same copyright law, so what is legal in one country may not be legal in another. There are even big differences between Canadian and US copyright, but I don't have the hours and hours to explain it to you, so you must always check the copyright of where the images or music come from and the country or countries where the images and music will be used. You have to comply with the copyright law in all of the countries. These laws were put in place to protect the creators or owners of material so that others don't profit from their hard work. The consequences of copyright violation is usually a heavy fine, but can also result in jail time, such as what happened to the co-founder of the Pirate Bay, who was recently sentenced to 1 year in jail. So we've established that you can't take anything you want and use it in any way you want without rather nasty consequences. But there are people who create images and music for everyone to use, and it won't cost you, the user, anything. Creative Commons is a copyright license, and you should become familiar with it. There are 4 symbols in the license, including crediting the creator with the work, whether you charge money for what you create with the material, how the work will be distributed, and how it is shared. If the works are under Creative Commons license, you'll see a symbol similar to this, which will tell you how to use the material. At this point, you're probably saying, thanks for all that information, but how the heck do I find these images and sounds? That's a great question, and that's what we're going to look at next. Do you remember the image of music I used at the beginning of this video? Here's how I found it. I Googled Creative Commons, and then I clicked on the search. This took me right to the Creative Commons search page. You'll notice the search page gathers material from several websites, which gives you a lot of choice. But right now I'm looking for music. Pages and pages of images appeared. I clicked on a few that I thought were suitable and read the license. In this case, it was public domain, which means anyone can use the image for any purpose and it's free of charge. Let's try another search and see what happens. I typed in speed skating and came up with a lot of pictures, but most of them I couldn't use. I found this one after about 30 seconds of searching. It has the proper Creative Commons license, so I can use it. Sometimes finding the perfect picture is difficult, and it often takes a bit more time to find one that is licensed properly, but it's worth it in the long run. I can add this video to my e-portfolio or to YouTube, or do almost whatever I want with it to show off my skills as an instructional designer and facilitator. I hope you found this video useful, particularly how to search for images that you can use for your websites, blogs, or in e-learning modules you design. Thanks for watching.